10-point game again.
But Davis is now at the 5 position.
And LeBron James back in. Schroeder 0 for 7. It's James guarded by Toscano Anderson. Leans in. Excellent defense. Throws it away. Boy, this Golden State defense, as you said, Mark, they're putting on a clinic here in the first half. 5 to shoot for the Lakers. Caruso, shot clock winding down, and Poole with a foul with 3.4 remaining on the shot clock. Davis gets that one to go. Just his second field goal. He was 1 for 9 prior to that. It's an 8-point game. Despite the horrific shooting by the Lakers, especially their stars, again, they're only down 8. Curry, another 3. Back-to-back threes for Steph Curry. Now he's got 12. And this equals the largest lead of the first half. Wiggins back in. Now Curry switches on James. The 2 former MVPs. Davis against Wiggins. Davis settles for the jump shot and a rebound. Toscano Anderson. Green, beautiful pass ahead. Toscano Anderson stripped by Caldwell Pope. Schroeder tries a 3. And Schroeder still without a field goal. James to Davis. Davis blocked. Green got a piece of it. And the Warriors go the other way. Another forced turnover by Golden State. Curry gets inside. Blocked by Schroeder. Here comes Caruso the other way. Caruso almost tried an alley-oop to himself, but somehow managed to get the layup to go.
He did alley-oop it to himself. Got away with it.
Which is fine. You can throw it up. But I tell you what, Green not giving James a dunk, to me, is next-level intelligence.
Draymond Green, cross court to Poole. Poole for 3. Knocks it down. 8 3-pointer for Golden State. Now the Golden State Warriors showing once again why they've been one of the best defensive teams in the NBA this season, led by Draymond Green. And guys, you got to figure, you've watched so much basketball. He's one of the smartest defensive players I've seen in all my years covering the NBA.
Well, I had the privilege of coaching him, so I'm well aware from day one. His instincts, his intelligence, superior.
Schroeder the drive. Nearly another forced turnover, but Caldwell Pope has it. And a whistle and a foul. Let's check in with Rachel.
Mike, this is so interesting. According to all the tracking data we have now, if you look over the past 8 years, no one has defended Anthony Davis on more plays than, Draymond Green. So Draymond told me that means there's no surprises. AD knows all of his little tricks. He knows all of Anthony's. Instead, he said, quote, what it's going to boil down to in this game, it boils down to heart. It boils down to who wants it more. It boils down to who can outthink the other guy on a particular play. He said, it's not that I will go ahead and say, I don't know what he's capable of. I know what he's capable of, Draymond said. It's can I stop him? And as you guys have noted tonight, we've seen a clinic. Draymond's been doing that work, Mike.
Thank you, Rachel. As Wiggins picks up the foul, James hits the free throw. He just seems to shine come playoff time. He lives for these type of games, these type of matchups.
But you know what he knows also, Coach? He knows that it's his advantage if it comes down to heart. And it's no disrespect to Anthony Davis, but he has a fighter's chance in that situation. If it boils down to talent, it's Anthony Davis all day long.
Lakers shooting 30% from the field, 29% from 3. And they have 38 points with 1.5 minutes to play in the second. Curry, 3-pointer. Too strong, rebound Caruso. Davis comes back to Caruso. Poole all over Caruso, and his headband knocked. Now James and Wiggins. Caldwell Pope, corner 3 is up, shot no good. And Wiggins with a rebound.
And great block out by Toscano Anderson. You don't see blocking out, but he eliminated Davis's size with that block out.
Wiggins, nice turnaround. Shot wouldn't go. James looks to lead the break the other way. Pass inside Caruso. Layup. Tough shot. Able to get it off the glass. Caruso is their leading scorer, and they're only playing double figures with 12.
And that's a good sign if you're the Golden State Warriors. Game plan discipline.
And I like this lineup with Davis at 5 a lot more from a spacing standpoint.
Poole cross court. Toscano Anderson with 5 to shoot. And hits the three-pointer. Juan Toscano Anderson, 8 points off the bench. Back to 12 with 25 seconds remaining. The 3 leading scorers for the LA Lakers, James, Davis, and Schroeder, 3 for 27 from the field. Schroeder the drive, layup is good. Tough shot, and he finally gets one to go. He was 0 for 8.
And I'm not allowing Steph Curry to play one-on-one in this situation.
Either are they.
Curry, step back 3. Bang! At the buzzer! Steph Curry from downtown, and the Warriors will take a 13-point lead into halftime. What a first half for Golden State. Defensively putting on a clinic, and then Curry coming alive from 3-point range in the second period. Bazemore steps back, 3-pointer way off. Rebound Looney, but he's called for a push. Looney, by the way, had 11 rebounds in that first half as he picks up his second.
Yeah, Coach, if I was Dennis Schroeder, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, looking at what we talked about, their impact in that first half, I'd cut off the coach's speech in the locker room at halftime. And I'd look and say, I've got to be better. I've got to do a better job of taking care of my business. Forget about what's on the board.
Again, considering those numbers, they're fortunate to be only down by 13. As we've seen in the NBA, 13 points is not a huge deficit to overcome. As the shot clock's down to 4, Schroeder drives on Wiggins. And a foul. He'll take it on the side. And we'll send it over to Rachel.
Well, Mike, I'm told there was plenty of excitement as the Warriors piled into the locker room coming off that great Steph shot to close the first half. But I'm also told it only lasted about 15 seconds. And then Steve Kerr got everyone to buckle down and refocus. No major adjustments for the Warriors, but he did tell the team, prepare for the Lakers to make some runs here. They're a championship team. We just have to weather them. Meanwhile, over on the Lakers side, the coaching staff told players they got to be more physical against this Warriors squad. They do have that size advantage. But they also told the guys, just relax. We're missing wide open shots. Just ease into it here. These are shots that you can make, Mike.
Thank you, Rachel. As Draymond Green picked up the foul. Initially, Josh Tibbins said it was on the floor, but talked with his fellow officials. They changed it to the act of shooting.
No, he got bullied by LeBron James into asking. No, that's the real deal.
That's another way of putting it.
And they changed the call. And I'm not saying it wasn't the right call. I'm saying that's why they discussed it. And I would have a different message for the Lakers. I wouldn't say relax. I would say we're too relaxed. Let's do something.
No doubt Warriors look like the hungry team. Curry saves it, but right to Schroeder on an errant pass from Green. And here comes James. James gets into the paint. Mid-range jumper shot won't go. Looney another rebound. Quick outlet to Curry. Curry to Bazemore. Attacks the rim. Layup. Shot no good. Golden State looking to push at every opportunity. Schroeder draws the foul. Shot won't go, but Steph Curry will pick up his second personal.
And that's been a problem for Golden State all year, which is fouling too much. And to start this half, they haven't made them make shots. They put Schroeder to the line twice.
Schroeder missed 14 days down the stretch with the health and safety protocols. Played the last 2 games, but his conditioning is far from where it should be. Schroeder led the team in scoring when LeBron James was out. Mark, they need him to be super aggressive.
Absolutely. Out of pick and rolls, in transition. At their best, he's that third option, and at times carries them offensively.
Curry to Green. Green trying to jam it. James and Drummond right there. James down the other end. Layup. Block. A foul. Count it. And one. Still went down. And a chance for a three-point play. And suddenly it's just a 7-point game with a free throw.
The coach, a recipe for disaster if you're the Warriors. Allowing the Lakers to get to the free throw line, turning the basketball over, and giving them easy opportunities in transition.
Sometimes teams in this league frustrate me. But what the Utah Jazz just did by giving out 52 full ride scholarships to underserved kids is a home run that the whole league should adopt.
Absolutely.
When the players were calling the kids, I looked at that video and I was absolutely so proud of Utah and the players. I just thought it was brilliant.
So special for those young men and women as Wiggins spins and banks it home. Back up to 8 for Golden State. Warriors have led the entire game. Lakers have not led. The largest lead is 13. Right now 57-49. Caldwell Pope to James. James kicks it out. Caldwell Pope off the bounce. Running layup is good. Sweet move from Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's got 8 points.
And I like that offensive set by Los Angeles having James as the screener. When he's the screener, it is really hard to guard pick and roll.
Curry behind the back, flips it up, and Whittle's short as Davis grabs the rebound.
And especially the screener with Curry involved, it puts you in the dilemma defensively.
James to Davis. Davis, three-pointer won't go. Lakers just 5 of 19 from downtown. Golden State has hit twice as many threes. Dangerous pass stolen by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope down the other end. Layup blocked, but a foul. Draymond Green upset after the turnover. Caldwell Pope will shoot a couple of free throws.
But again, when we're talking about a team that's struggling to score, you're giving them opportunities. Carelessness on the offensive end by the Warriors.
And they're already, the Lakers are already in the penalty. So they're shooting the rest of the quarter while LA hasn't committed a team foul.
Well, Golden State already 5 team fouls. And Caldwell Pope's numbers. One of these teams tonight will earn the 7th seed in the West and the right to get into the NBA playoffs. And you can watch the NBA playoffs starting Saturday on ABC, ESPN, TNT, and NBA TV. The winner tonight will face Phoenix. That game 1 will be Sunday. Time to be determined in Phoenix against the Suns. Just a spectacular season. They finished 2nd. Utah finished 1. And these two teams in the play-in. Schroeder against Wiggins. Playing physical. Wiggins spins. Tied up. Shot clock at 5. Green. Another turnover. As Davis brings it into the front court. Back up Schroeder. Puts up the 3. Puts it in. Dennis Schroeder, just his 2nd field goal. And it's a 1-point game.
You get into rhythm at the free throw line. So he caught a rhythm at the free throw line. And now he knocks in the 3.
And a foul down the other end. Crowd doesn't like it. There's about 6,000 fans here at the Staples Center tonight.
And this is just a wide open catch and shoot 3. And Mike, you mentioned 6,000 fans. I also love that they were able to get more fans because they have a vaccinated section.
Yep.
I love that.
Curry, step back, 3-pointer, and his foul. Schroeder commits the personal. That's going to be his first, and Curry will shoot 3 free throws.
And I thought he kicked out his leg. I would really think about challenging that.
He does get into that landing area.
And Mike, you talked about the winner playing the Phoenix Suns. I want to say congratulations to Coach Monty Williams, who the coaches voted him as the coach of the year.
Yep.
his season in the NBA. A job well done and an award well deserved.
Absolutely. Terrific job. And I love their whole team attitude. They weren't trying to manipulate the standings. Whoever comes our way, comes our way.
How about the season Chris Paul has had for that team? Meanwhile, these two coaches, a little chess match right now. Curry hits all three. Lead back up to 4. 18 points for Curry.
As a successful coach in this league for so many years, did you ever try to manipulate the standings and see who you was going to match up with?
No, I had just whether I was right or wrong, that whole karma as Anthony Davis takes another 3, I just didn't believe in it. If you're a championship mentality, I just think you got to play everybody.
Blocked by Looney. Drummond tried to get it to go. He thought he was fouled. Again, the initial Draymond Green defense on Davis forced him to pass it. Wiggins, step back jumper, got it. Andrew Wiggins now with 13 points.
How about the move by Wiggins?
That's not an easy shot.
No, but he's got that right to left spin.
Wiggins one-on-one with LeBron James, who's just 2 of 9 from the field. Jumper is good.
He's got to look at it like it's disrespectful. As good a defender as Wiggins is, you're going to play me one-on-one. Recognize who I am. Take it personal.
Schroeder gets right up into Curry. Curry splits the defense. Dangerous pass stolen by Caldwell Pope. That's 9 turnovers now for the Warriors. 4 of them already here in his third quarter. We played just 5 minutes. Schroeder baseline jumper is short. Curry triple team finds Looney. Touch pass to Bazemore. Corner 3 is good. Bazemore with his third 3-pointer. And now Frank Vogel wants a timeout. The lead right back up to 7. The 11th 3-pointer for Golden State.
You know what I like too? The sweatsuits that the Warriors are wearing with paying homage to Oakland. That's pretty good. I love that.
Drummond hands off Caldwell Pope. They double team him. Davis swings it. Now Schroeder across the lane. Shot clock down to 7. Schroeder given some room. Hesitated. Shot clock at 2. Caruso on the drive. On the pull-up shot way off. And a 24-second violation. Another excellent defensive sequence from Golden State.
But I thought Schroeder cooperated. He had a couple of shots that he turned down instead of being aggressive.
And I'll tell you what I find interesting. Didn't they say before the game that they wanted to limit LeBron James to 28 or 30 minutes? He only has 8 minutes left.
Well, he's sitting right now. He played 17 and a half minutes in the first half.
And 22 overall, so.
Wiggins against Caruso. Wiggins, nice feet inside. Looney gathers and throws up a shot off the glass. Just his second.